Parents, Paw Patrol The Mighty Movie is coming to theaters on September 29th. When a magical meteor crash lands in Adventure City, it gives the Paw Patrol pups superpowers. Holy smokes. But things take a turn for the worse when Humdinger breaks out of jail to steal their superpowers. Oh dear. Will the mighty pups be able to save Adventure City before it's too late? Oh, mark your calendars to see Paw Patrol The Mighty Movie in theaters on September 29th.
Hey friends, it's Mr. Jim and welcome back to Kid Short Stories. If this is your first time or you're still newer to our family, I want to encourage you to try 5. That's our challenge where for 5 days in a row, your kids listen to some awesome stories to use their imagination and watch their creativity come to life. You see, we make stories every single day for you, and you just never know what kind of story you're going to find on any given day. So hang with me for 5 days, whether maybe driving in the car or maybe during lunchtime. And I think you're going to find something pretty amazing happens. Well, friends, are you ready for today's adventure? Me too, let's go! Leppy the leopard gecko loved to go on adventures. He lived in a place far away in a country called Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia is a very hot country full of a giant desert. Leppy lived underneath a palm tree in the middle of that desert, but was he a normal leopard gecko? No, he wasn't. He was a super secret spy on our spy team. He would have special missions that HQ would send his way. He would have to do all kinds of crazy things. Sometimes he'd even have to ride a camel across the desert. Other times, he would sneak through the dark of the night to spy on the purple ninjas. Well, one day, he received a mission that was unlike he'd ever seen before. On that day, it seemed like a normal day, but boy oh boy, no, it wasn't. How he received messages was there was a rock next to the palm tree he lived at, and every morning he would look underneath the rock, and there was a tiny little piece of paper with a secret message on it. And today's message said he would have to travel all the way across the world. You see, since Leppy was on a team with other spies, they sometimes worked together for certain missions. And all the way across the world was a kid on our spy team named Benny who needed a partner. So they recruited Leppy the leopard gecko to be his teammate. Leppy had never traveled that far before, and he was a little bit nervous, but he did know how to choose to be brave. He said,
"There's nothing that can stop me now. All right, let's go."
And so Leppy packed up his bags, and, well, leopard gecko, they don't actually have many bags. He only had one, and so he packed up his one bag with his socks and pajamas and a snack of crickets, and off he went. He was ready for the adventure as he was walking across the desert. He had to be super duper careful and secret. He didn't want to be seen, so he had a special plan.
I first have to sneak up on top of the camel and ride on underneath its ears so that no one will see me. The camel will take me all the way across the desert to a ship, and I can get on the ship and sail across the ocean and to where I need to go.
And that's exactly what Leppy did. He followed a map all the way to where he needed to go, and so the spy team, they said he needed to go to Benny's house. Benny lived in a neighborhood. Leppy had never been to there before, and he'd never really even been to a neighborhood before. Remember, he lived in a desert. So as he entered into Benny's neighborhood, oh dear.
All these houses kind of look the same. How do I know which one's Benny's house? Oh yeah.
And then he remembered there was an address.
What was the address? It was 430 Forest Drive. Yeah, that's it. 430.
So Leppy had to look for those numbers. 430.
I don't see it. That one says 422. Okay, we must be close. Oh, there it was.
It was only 3 houses away. But then, all of a sudden, holy smokes! There were purple ninjas! There were 3 purple ninjas right by Benny's house. They must have been waiting for him.
Oh dear, not these guys. What am I gonna do?
Leppy then came up with a plan. He saw a box sitting on the front step of Benny's house. Leppy remembered that in the spy kit he had, there was a special button that he had to push when he got to Benny's door. And so his idea was that he was going to sneak inside the box on Benny's porch so that the purple ninjas wouldn't see him and then push the button to let Benny know he was there.
Okie dokie, that sounds like a super duper plan. Alright, now what?
Well, it's a good thing that Leppy was really good at camouflage. Do you know what camouflage means? Yes, it means that he's really good at hiding and blending in with his surroundings. And so Leppy used his awesome camouflage and super secret sneaking to walk all the way to Benny's front porch without the purple ninjas even seeing anything. Then he slipped right into the box that was sitting on Benny's front porch. That would keep him safe enough for Benny to come outside and pick it up. Then Lenny pushed the button. He hoped that button would work because he'd never done this before. But he pushed the button hoping that Benny knew that he was there. As he pushed that button, he waited every second that ticked by. He was so nervous. Who's going to come pick up the box? Is it going to be the purple ninjas or Benny?
Oh dear. Someone just picked up the box. I hope this is Benny.
The box was carefully set back down and opened up. And it was Benny! Leppy had made it. And now, Leppy and Benny were a new spy team, the best spy team in town. But what is going to happen next with these two? I'm not sure. We're going to have to wait and see what happens on the next episode of Kids Short Stories.
Hey friends, I need your help celebrating some birthdays. Drum roll, please. Happy birthday, Hendrix, who's turning 6 years old. Hendrix loves all animals, wants to be a hydrologist or paleontologist, has 6 pets. Wow, that's a lot of pets. I love it, Hendrix, and I'm so glad we got to celebrate you and your big day on the show. Happy 6th birthday. And next up we have happy birthday, Lola, who's turning 6 years old. Lola loves to sing and dance, is the best big sister to little sister Ira and kitties Mango and Nico. Oh, and she's a dual citizen of Canada and America. Wow, Lola, I'm so glad we got to celebrate you and your big day on the show. Happy 6th birthday. Well, my friends, I hope you all have a super duper day, and I will see you on our next adventure. Bye! Hey parents, home is a place to laugh, learn, and play, and a place where everyone should always feel safe. That's why at Kidda, we believe that protecting children from house fires is everyone's cause. Join us in our mission to help families everywhere learn about fire safety so we can help keep children safe at home and ensure lots more laughs in the future. Learn about the importance of smoke alarms and creating your own home fire safety plan by visiting causeforalarm.org.